Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Del, what are you doing awake?
Hey, Zero. I'm just taking a walk, man. I can't sleep.
No, why not? Is your room not to your liking?
No, man. It's not that. It's just with all this multi-plane, multi-universe, void bullshit, it's got me having existential thoughts, you know what I mean? Like, what is our purpose?
I don't need to have those thoughts, Del. I know why you exist.
You do?
Yes, I know everything. Remember? I'm the smartest being in existence.
Well, tell me then.
Your purpose is to go on crazy and twisted adventures and endure mind-blowing trials, often barely escaping with your life, your soul, insanity. Meticulously written, edited, and voiced by an amazing production team and highlighted by professional quality sound effects and scored with licensed music produced by professional studios, combined with an amazing art and wrapped up in a podcast titled We Suck at D&D, all for the entertainment of the humans of Earth. Del?
I'm sorry, Zero. I was distracted by this new scratch I found on my revolver. I just don't understand where it came from. You know, I try to keep this clean, but, what did you say?
I said... Never mind, Del. We're under attack.
Oh, I get it. I exist to shoot. Got it. Thanks, Zero.
Come get lost in the void with us here at We Suck at D&D podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. All of you went through the portal. Aleister went in last, or Yamnul went in right after Aleister, I think.
Yeah.
So Yamnul was Yamnul the last to go in? Because I thought Aleister was talking to Green-Eyed Cat.
Oh, no, because Yamnul was like, who are you talking to, dude?
Okay.
All right, so Julian and Victor are the first to make it through the portal, and then Aleister comes in shortly after, and then Yamnul comes through, and y'all are inside of a room, and inside this room there's a door right in front of you, and right where you just came through the portal there is actually like this alien portal device, like cobbled together like Evangeline's, but it's like an actual like alien, like solid one singular piece portal circle,
like it was designed.
Yeah,
Like a real portal.
Ours
and
is
then
a real portal.
And then the gold portal closes.
All right.
And I'll let go of Julian's hand.
Where are you holding my hand?
Yes, you were so flustered. I was like, "Come on, let's go!" And I held your hand as we walked through.
You just dragged
through the
me, and
portal.
I had my back turned, and I'm like shaking my fist.
No,
You're
no,
like ready
no.
to spread your fingers
I
and
was
shoot
just like-
lightning at him.
I was calming you. So yeah, I let go of your hand. I imagine that you pulled it away.
Probably. I'm still
Yeah.
a little hot under the collar, the Met collar.
Yep. And We're just in a room.
Welcome to the ship, guys.
Ship, you said?
Oh, yeah, man.
There's not, like, water out there, is there?
Oh, no, we're in space, dude.
Oh, okay, as long as there's no water.
A space ship?
Well, it's kind of like a living being, but yeah, it's totally a ship, though. So, yeah, follow me. And he walks past y'all, and the door just slides open. He leads you out into a hallway.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Now we're in a hallway.
I will be begrudgingly following.
What else you gonna do?
Make loud stomping noises as I go. Like intentionally making the stomping loud.
Screeching the metal on metal.
Yeah. Well,
Or is it carpeted?
I don't know.
Adam?
Apparently it's living, so I
Is
don't
it
know if
fleshy?
it's metal or not. Yeah. Is it fleshy?
It's not a goopy ship, is it?
And no, it's not goopy. No, it looks like metal.
Looks like metal.
It looks like metal, yes.
Like, yeah.
But does it feel like metal? Does it sound like metal?
It feels like
Does
it
it
feels like
taste like
metal underneath your
feels like
your
nettles.
paws, Aleister. It smells clean inside the ship. But as you're walking through the hallway, you do see other people, and it looks like more Dreamlands versions of races that are alien like Yamnul is.
So like the races we haven't come across before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who are
But
your
like-
friends?
Oh, they just work here too, man. Like they're all part of the resistance. Remember, it's a revolution.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
you've said that
much.
before.
Yeah, I'm not the only one. Like there's a bunch of people on this ship.
God, I hope there's only one of you.
There's only one Yamnul, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. Here's the room.
Just dead. Just deadpan. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, this is the briefing room. Like we'll wait in here, wait for the commander to show up and the other commanding officers.
Very well.
Commander Tosher.
Welcome.
Welcome to the resistance. It's a revolution.
Man.
Wake up, samurai. We got a city to burn.
Are you looking up a name before we ask?
No, I actually wrote down names today.
Damn it.
I didn't have
wow.
names for those people in the hallway. So
Damn
I was
it, I
avoiding
want to go
that.
back. Who are those people?
I need names.
Those are just
Dates.
crew members.
Social security numbers.
Names and descriptions of everybody, please.
And you see the ship's
I need to know
manifest.
who I'm working with.
So whenever you walk in there, there's actually one person already in there, and they look kind of like a dragonborn, but they're neon. Like I would say, like their belly skin, their soft underbelly, like where their neck and their chest goes down to, where their like cloak is around them, is like blue, and then it's like neon pink into like more blue, like lines in their scales, and then their head flourishes out with spikes, and it's like it goes from like the red to blue to neon purple pink-ish. Very alien dragon looking person.
You know, I think they would kind of fit into that other place that we went earlier. You know, the one that that game with Manrose was about.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just as colorful.
Victor's just standing there all brown, just various shades of brown.
What color is your mood ring showing? I'm brown.
Because I feel like crap.
Oh, hi. Everybody else should be here soon.
Everyone else? Who else?
And who are
Oh,
you?
the commander. Oh, I'm Yelky. And who are you?
I'm Victor. Stodge.
Julian.
I'm actually kind of surprised you hadn't heard about me yet. My name is Aleister.
Well, yeah, I've
Julian
heard of
didn't
all of you.
call
I was just being formal.
Julian didn't declare himself Dr. Julian Cottage.
Because I wasn't being formal.
I don't see Julian doing that as formal so much as doing that thing where everyone's like, I'm a doctor, okay?
Until I need to throw down that PhD dick onto the ship, I'm gonna hold off.
Like he signs like an email to customer service as Dr. Julian Cottage. That's the kind of guy he is. He leaves his professional signature on the email where he's complaining about not getting, all 3 items in his order.
Yeah, why my shipping was delayed by 1 day.
Yeah.
Doctor of medicine.
Mm-hmm. It's doctor of, and then air quotes, medicine.
I'm a pharmacist. Don't fuck with me. But he's like, oh yes, well, I'm the tactical officer on the ship.
Yes. Yamnol said this was a ship. What kind of ship is this?
It's a spaceship.
Okay, but what does that mean?
Well,
I don't know.
It's actually a gnome.
It's a gnome?
Yes.
Okay, I've seen a gnome before, and this is not a gnome.
Well, their name is Quarrels. That's disturbing.
Don't judge.
He was already dead.
Their name is Quarrels. Quarrels. And then you see in the middle of the table, this holographic like projection goes in the middle of the table, and it's just like rectangles and cylinders and like a diamond with, and it's all gray except for like the center of the diamond of the body is like got a purple light in it, and it's got a big like triangular head that's like metal, and it's got like a cross section from corner into each other with like glowing purple.
So isn't Manrose a gnome? Do you think that this is what Manrose is actually like? Or maybe that's what the elevator actually is?
Or the fact that if this is the case and this is what actually gnomes are, what makes us believe that the DDA just isn't Manrose and we're inside of Manrose at all times.
That's a fair point.
Victor has started leaning up against the wall, just confused.
Just smoke coming out of your ears.
He's just Victor's shutting down. Like he's Victor's. It's like when we were in the weirdo sideways house in the Dreamlands with Shadow. Like Victor's just doesn't know what to do anymore. He's just like, I'm just going to stand back and listen to whatever these people are telling me to do.
So Quarrels in the middle of the table speaks up, and you just hear the voice like just all around you coming from the ship inside of this room. So, oh, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am Quarrels. I am the ship. You are inside of me. I am also
too easy.
The science officer of this ship.
Nice to meet you, Quarrels.
Nice to be inside of you.
Well, I suppose that makes some amount of sense. And I suppose it's also not the first time we've been in some kind of being. I mean, after all, we were inside the beast a few times.
I wouldn't say that was a pleasure, though.
and I suppose if your theory is correct about the DDA, then we've probably been in Manrose as well.
I need to stop going inside of people. Places or things. Well, places are usually fine. Things, maybe not so much.
What was colorful guy's name again? Gotta write these down.
I wrote it down. Oh. Yelky.
Yeah.
Yelky.
Like Yorkie.
Okay.
It's okay. You want to know the spellings? It's Yelqi. Yelqi. And then Quarrels is Qherils. Qherils.
So Yelky and Quarrels.
That is not how I guessed how to spell it.
Yamnul is Yamnul.
That's exactly how I guessed to spell that one.
So, was there any more like actual talk while waiting?
Victor said, "Nice to meet you, Quirrellus,"
Victor gave up.
or something.
Victor gave up, but like
Quirrells.
after like I'm the ship. Victor was just like, "Nice to meet you." Like he doesn't even know what he's greeting. He's just nice to meet you.
I thought it would be like you're trying to lean up against like a wall, like a cool guy.
No, it's
No,
more
it's like it's
he's-
like giving
he's-
him a
he's like-
hug.
it's like when you're on the wall and you've got like your arm leaning on your on your face, like up against the wall, like that. Like Victor just doesn't know what's happening anymore. He's trying to go with the flow, and it's just so difficult. I remember the good old days when your college buddies were trying to kill us in an abandoned hospital.
Good times. More stuff was set on fire in those days.
Don't
That's true.
set
Yeah,
Quirrellus on fire, please.
Quirrells.
That's what I said. I think I got the I and the L in the wrong spot.
So while so after y'all waiting a little bit, it's not too long, but two more people appear as the door opens, and the first one that you see he looks like very tall, proud, definitely like a military style kind of uniform. But you don't see that he has a neck sticking out of it, and his head is a bright glowing like shapes, golden glowy face with metal. I wouldn't say it's like jagged or anything. It's all smooth and like intricate and creating like a design. But it's just a glowing floating head on this body.
Is it like
That's Barry.
is it corporeal or is it like
It's like, I don't know how to describe
Okay.
this like that.
Okay.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay.
Orange electricity head.
Orange electricity head.
I don't know.
You hear him say to the second person that you see, and they are definitely shorter, stouter person. Their skin that's exposed, not under clothes. It looks like their body is like a beetle's carapace everywhere.
Like the big bad
but their
beetle
face,
board.
they have two eyes. Like their head kind of extends out a little bit, and they have two eyes on each side, just little blue, just solid blue eyes, 4 in total. And it looks like he has a beard, but inspecting it a little bit more, it's definitely not a beard, and it's more like tendrils, and they're braided to look like a beard, and they're white. And he looks powerful. His beard looks powerful, he's just he's just an absolute unit.
Okay.
And the taller guy, the glowy head dude, he's like, after you, Krazel. You see Krazel walk in, and he sits down. He definitely looks like an alien Dreamlands dwarf
For some reason.
to you.
Okay, Krazel, bug dwarf guy.
Absolute unit. Very important that you put that description on there.
Absolute
Bug
unit.
dwarf unit.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go.
And this in the glowing head weirdo is Spencer. Right?
No. And he walks in after Krazel. Oh, welcome you three. I am Commander Straldak.
Strawdak.
Straldak.
It's Straldak, and Krazel is CRAZ''EL.
Oh, for goodness sake. I give up. You just send it to me in Discord.
Steven,
I give up.
Steven, can you tell that they're aliens?
Glowing head weirdo.
I was wondering when we get to some apostrophes.
Yeah.
That is a Commander Glowing Head Weirdo. Thank you very much.
I put
Commander
Straldak.
Straldak.
Stirred black or
Straldak.
whatever. Glowing head weirdo.
Oh, I love alien names. And that's Jed.
I like Spencer.
I hope that
I'm gonna call you Commander Spencer.
I hope that y'all were able.
I'm gonna call you Big Green.
Big green. Oh, and the dwarf is like it's like a bluish greenish like that beetle kind of color. Yeah, I think that I don't remember what kind of beetle that is, but
like a June bug.
Like,
yeah,
Okay.
like a Japanese beetle.
yeah.
So he greeted us or whatever.
I hope those of you that were already in here got acquainted with each other. My colleague that came in with me, Chief Engineer Krazel.
Is he Scottish?
Well,
It was science.
He like raises his hand, just kind of like does a little salute.
he's too
to
cool
you.
to say anything.
Very very casual salute.
He's too cool to even get his hand all the way up to his face. He just kind of gets halfway up before he just kind of salutes.
Yeah, we met everybody, but I don't think I can remember anyone's name. I'm sorry.
Go. Hey, go ahead and have a seat because you were next to him on the wall.
Yep. I'm assuming there's something resembling chairs in this room.
Yes, there's chairs. Yes, there's enough
Okay.
chairs
Is
for
there any
everybody.
chair that seems more prominent than the others?
No.
Or maybe in a more prominent position?
Aleister wants to sit at the head of the
course.
table. That's
There's one at the other end of the table. It's a long table. Like it's not very long, but it's a rectangle oval like table.
Okay.
Is anyone else sitting
Aleister's
down?
going to sit in what seems to be the most prominent position he can find.
Okay.
I'll probably
Yeah,
find
everybody
a
else is
spot
sitting
and
down,
sit
like-
next to Victor.
Yeah. Quarles, of course, isn't sitting down. He's in the middle of the table.
I mean, he is the table. He's
Straw
under the table. He's around the table.
Strawdack actually, I'll say he walks around to the other end of the table and sits down, and then there is another seat next to the door, if that's where you wanted to go, Aleister.
I mean, as long as the seat seems prominent. I mean, I guess next to like Commander Dude will be like prominent or whatever.
Oh, okay. So you'll sit next to Commander Dude.
Is Yamnul
Yeah.
there?
Or Strawdack.
Straw Dude.
Yeah, Yamnul's sitting down.
Victor sat down next to Yamnul because he can pronounce his name.
Okay, I'm gonna sit on the opposite side of that.
Yamnul.
Of
So you're
Yamnul.
gonna sit in between Yelky and Krazel.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sure.
As long as I'm on the other side of the table of
It's
Yamnul.
more confusing than the basement.
No, it's not.
I mean, this is starting to sound like some
We
kind of
haven't
like
spent
complex
30
riddle.
minutes yet.
No, so like it's Commander Strawdack at the end of the table, and then there's Aleister, Yamnul, and then Victor, and then on the other side of the table, starting at the commander, is Yelky, Julian, and Krazel.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're like nice and intermingled.
Yeah,
You've got like on our side, one of us, one of them, one of us. And then on the other side, one of them, one of us, one of them.
Perfect.
Did
Yeah.
they tell us what Yamnul's job is yet? He's like,
no,
"It's
they haven't.
He's in
junior
marketing.
officer."
Customer service.
He's recruitment.
So I don't know how much Yamnul has been able to tell you so far, but we have a problem. We're after Yamnul had been tracking you, he found that you found a piece of that disc, that Relayan disc.
Well, if you say so. I mean, two pieces of some sort of disc, but whether or not it's Relayan, I guess is up to you.
Do these guys understand Aleister at all?
Yeah, they're all Dreamlands like races.
Got it.
So they
Just
all
making sure.
understand
And I
Aleister.
guess we're actually
Dreamlands
also
still,
in
and
the
so he's
Dreamlands.
speaking
Yeah, you're in the
common, right?
Dreamlands too. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Just making sure. I have to double check every time.
yeah. Everybody's speaking common. Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, everybody spoke common, and we are needing to find the remaining fragment. I am sure that he told you that your situation there, Dr. Julian,
Yes.
that it is curable, but we need that disc.
Okay. Maybe you can fill me on a few details that Yamnul left out. The disc is Relayan.
Correct.
What is it?
It's round.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that in character?
No. Victor's not going to mouth off at Julian right now.
Guess who just lost their healing sword?
Our scientists believe that disc, whenever it was intact, it was keeping a lot of things at bay, such as the star spawns slept. They are out there, causing havoc within the dreamlands, bleeding over into waking worlds of many of the universes.
I am aware of this.
We believe that if we can get the tablet back, not only could we cure you of your star vampirism, but we could also put them back to sleep.
Do we know who broke the tablet in the first place?
Not exactly sure. We believe that it may have been another entity, similar in power, but there's also, like, they wouldn't be able to touch it. It would be protected from them, so maybe they got somebody to interfere.
Out of character, Eliana didn't break the tablet, right? When we did our dream sequences? Okay.
She was standing there saying, coaxing people to do it.
I see.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, she was like, yeah, go ahead and touch it. And they're like, boing, and then it goes, pew, and it split into 3 pieces with those exact sound effects.
Yeah, so she inadvertently broke it, I guess.
I feel like if the entire end goal here is just to get rid of the star spawn, there might be other ways to do so. So I feel like there's perhaps some other thing that you're after that you're not telling us.
We also believe that it could be used as a weapon.
Of course.
This is sounding more plausible.
Well, one, putting the star spawns to sleep. We don't have to worry about them when we're going up against much greater threats, which I am made to believe that you have encountered at least one of those. Aleister, in one of his forms, at least one.
Oh, yeah.
The Tattered King.
Yeah.
Do you mean to say that he is a star spawn or that he is a greater threat?
Oh,
I'm sorry, it's slightly unclear.
He is a much greater threat.
I don't know what your metric is for ticking down on a greater threat, but you can tick one down. We were able to take out at least some sort of avatar of Aleister some time ago.
Well, that is progress. In your current state, in our current state even, we are not powerful to face up against his true form.
Just gonna really not like the fact that he just kind of talked that down, and I literally lost the ability to fucking walk as a result of that, and he just like blase, yeah, it's fine.
He said it's progress. It was progress.
Anyway, internal thoughts of Julian.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know your full past.
I know.
He just read the Cliff Notes.
He
just listened to the morons.
Notes. He was looking at the synopsis.
He just listened to the morons. He became a $1 patron so he could read the notes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I didn't put that in the notes.
You have to go back and retroactively put that in there.
No.
I'm pretty sure that I put that you got paralyzed in the notes.
No. I meant that he read them and like put his own like editorial on there.
Oh. So this location of the final fragment, it is in a location that our special operatives are not able to infiltrate. From what Yamnul has told me on the readings on you and running it by the scientist, you 3 should at least be able to get in there and retrieve it with hopefully minimal resistance.
What was the reason your special ops team couldn't infiltrate this location?
They do not possess a quality that you 3 have. You 3 have some sort of, between the body parts of Tulsha that Aleister has, the wraps that have separated themselves from Aleister, that are a part of Victor now, and you, Julian, in your current mutation, you would show up as less of a threat to them, where they won't immediately kill you unless maybe provoked or something you do triggers that.
I'm very good at triggering things. Might be a problem. Okay. Where exactly is it then?
It's on a planet here in the Dreamlands.
That wouldn't happen to be a planet that has a significant amount of desert on it, would it?
No, it does not.
Okay, good.
It was once inhabited. I believe it was Krazel's homeworld. He had been out a long time ago.
He went out to get cigarettes.
Yeah. Some entity had attached itself to the planet and started feeding on it. There are creatures on it. Believe that it attached itself to the creatures on the planet, and we call them the Filth.
All right. So before we go any further, did everyone get all that? You know who all the new characters are, what their jobs on the ship are, what they look like? You know, naturally, Krazel is the engineer, and he's one of those shiny Beetleborg dwarfs. You know, and you've got Yelki, the tactical officer that looks like the 1980s exploded onto a dragonborn. Like, and the spaceship that's a gnome. Because Adam says so. If we ever have like a wiki page for the show, whenever the people get to this episode to start recording stuff and they're gonna have to create like 4 new character pages with detailed descriptions of the weirdest junk ever. So hopefully that will happen. Anyway, appreciate everyone listening to the show. If you want to find out more about us, see everything else that we have to offer, Microphone and Monsters Productions, you can go to microphonesandmonsters.com. You can go to mics.com. You can go to watchbugsdie.com. It all goes to the same place, and it's got everything you need there. It's got links to our merch store. It's got links to our Patreon. If you want to support us, then you can do so on Patreon directly. You get access to episodes without ads in them. You get access to all the special bonus content that we put out. You get access to special channels in our Discord server, including if you're at the $10 and up Patreon tier, you get access to the Super Crazy Special channel. And so that's better than the other ones. All music in today's show was written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios. And just thanks so much for listening. We really appreciate the support. Make sure to leave us a review if that's an option, wherever you're listening. And if it's not, go to somewhere where it is and leave the review there. A good review, hopefully, if you enjoyed the show. Thanks so much for listening, and have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.